Hi guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to go over Ipsy. Now I had said in a recent Birchbox versus Ipsy Battle of the Boxes that I was thinking of getting rid of my Ipsy bag. And this month I decided officially this is going to be my last bag. So I thought I'd go through what I got in the bag and then tell you guys why I didn't think I was going to stick with it. So this is what the bag itself looks like. It's blue on one side and it is white on the other with a coral zipper. It's actually kind of a nice bag. It's pleathery almost, so I know it's gonna hold up if I throw it in my purse, and it is a good size bag. So the bag is a win. I kind of wish both sides were the white because I think the white is really pretty and I'm not loving the blue so much, but I think I'm one of the only people. So as always, there's a card in here and their theme this month is Fresh Start. So in here I've got an Eco Beauty moisturizer by La Fresh Group. I love my BioElements Crucial Moisture. So I compare everything to it, and this is actually a very similar consistency and soaks into your skin just as nicely as the BioElements, but it doesn't smell like the BioElements, which is my favorite part. My other problem with this is, so it's only full to there, which means this is a total waste of packaging. But it is nice, and it is a ½ ounce sample, so that is a pretty good size sample, even though it looks like a flacket. It's kind of not really a flacket. Then I got a nail polish. This is the Pro Bell nail lacquer in the color Into the Blue. I love blue nail polishes, but this color it's just not my type of color. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. My nails are looking really rough right now. I just have not had time to even think about painting my nails. I have like 3 new nail polishes and I can't use them because I don't have time. Why can't I just pause time, do what I need to do, and then restart it? Next is a brush, and you guys know me, I am a brushaholic. I have more brushes than I could possibly need, and I love them all. This is fun. It is by Elizabeth Mott. It is the All Over Shadow brush, and I cannot have enough flat shader brushes. I use them all the freaking time. And I like that this one's pink. It's super soft. I'm always a little worried that when I'm gonna get a new brush that they're gonna be pokey and uncomfortable. This is super, super soft. And I didn't notice when I cleaned it the first time, I didn't notice that any of the bristles were falling out of it. And it seems like a pretty good quality brush. Next is this eyeliner. It is by Hikari. I think that's how you say it. It is almost like a steely gray color. It seems like an okay eyeliner. It is a little tough to get the product. You have to actually put a good amount of pressure to get any actual pigment onto your skin. Unfortunately, it's just not a color I'm going to use very often. So the last item I actually was really not excited for, because the last time I got one of these I was so disappointed, and it's a Pacifica eyeshadow. This is their ethereal color, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised by these because they're really soft. They're like buttery almost to the point of chalkiness. Like it's a fine line between a buttery creamy shadow and a chalky messy shadow, and this walks that fine line. It's almost chalky, but not quite. It's a nice shimmer. It actually works really well as a highlight for me, so I've used it a couple of times for that. It still doesn't take over my favorite highlighter, but it is kind of a nice backup, and I think it would be a really good highlighter if I'm a little more bronzed in the summer. So those are the items that I got in my bag this month. And I got 2 bonuses because I wanted to use up my points, and I had 1,000 points to use. This is where I was super disappointed with Ipsy. I waited for 3 months for a 1,000 point perk to be available. And the only ones that were available were 2 Bare Minerals cream eyeshadows in colors I would never use. And I think there was a nail wrap, and that was it. For 3 months. I can't even tell you how bummed I was. I kept being like, oh, they're gonna come out with one, they're gonna come out with one. And they kept coming up with 500 point perks, which would have been great if I had been, you know, looking for 500 point perks the whole time, but I had finally saved up to 1,000 points. And I really wanted a nice 1,000 point perk, but there weren't any available. And with the 500 point ones, and there were a couple 250 point ones, they were gone in an instant. I had a chance to get one of the benefit ones that they offered, but I just decided I wouldn't really use it. So if I was gonna get a perk, I wanted it to be something I was going to use. So finally, right before, right at the end of December, they offered a Tarte Lights Camera Lashes and a Bumble and Bumble BB Repair. I had gotten this in my previous Ipsy bag. I love this mascara. It's one of my all-time favorite mascaras. But my mom also likes it, so I'm probably gonna send this sample to her. I gave her my last sample because I have 2 of the full size, so the last thing I need is another sample. So I'm probably gonna give this to her, or it's gonna go in my bag for stuff to give away in my next giveaway, which will be at 250 subscribers. This though, the BB Repair Blow Dry, is pretty awesome stuff. You just put, it's like a leave-in treatment with a serum. So you put just a little bit at the ends of your hair and then blow dry your hair, and your hair is so shiny, so soft. It doesn't feel damaged. It's a really, really nice product. Glad I got it, but still totally bummed that I couldn't get a 1,000 point perk. Like, what's the point of offering and allowing people to gain these points and then not give them things to get to use their points on? Total bummer. So that kind of brings me to why I've decided to cancel my Ipsy bag. So over the last 10 months, I have gotten Ipsy, and I've loved a lot of the things that I've gotten in the bags, but a lot of the things were things I already had, like the butter gloss. I got it in the exact same color that I already owned. The Lights Camera Lashes I already owned. The NYX Hot Single Shadows, I already owned a couple of those. So it just is kind of one of those things that I'm doing these subscription services so that I can try out new makeup and kind of see what else I might actually like to go and buy. And when you keep getting the same thing over and over again, or things that you already know you like, it's nice to have a backup of those items, but it's kind of a bummer because you're not really trying out new things. Plus, I'm really sick of the brand Pacifica. Everything I've gotten, this is the first thing that's even been decent. And like I said, it's on the verge of chalkiness. But I'm sick of brands like that I just keep getting and keep being disappointed with. I would rather them give me only 4 samples and then be good quality samples than to give me a 5th one that's crap. It's just a personal preference is what it really boils down to. I did like getting the Ipsy bag, and I did look forward to it for a really long time. But when November and December rolled around, I just found that I wasn't really looking forward to it. And when January actually got here, it sat on my counter for a couple days before I even opened it. Plus, one other thing is, now I have a ton of these little bags all over underneath my vanity that I'm never gonna use. And, you know, I might use one for a little while. Like, I've got one in my purse right now, and I'll use that one for a while, and then I'll get sick of it and I might go to this one, but some of them are just too small for my purse. They just don't hold enough of my lipsticks. This one would. That's kind of why I've decided to get rid of Ipsy. Now, you might be asking, if I'm getting rid of Ipsy, am I picking up another subscription service? Yes. I've decided to switch to BoxyCharm, and I will be signing up for that actually today because it's February already. Crazy, right? Yeah, so that's all I have for you. I'd love to know if you have recently started getting Ipsy, if you've been getting it for a while, if you're thinking about canceling it. I would love to know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this. And if you get BoxyCharm, tell me if you love it, if you hate it, whatever. Tell me in the comments so I know to be super excited about it, or if I should switch to Glossybox instead. So let me know. I want to know. Ready? Go! All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up if you did. If you haven't subscribed already, I really hope that you do, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.